about our one coming at you in a lesson in the spirit, the power of Yahweh about you Shai. First and foremost, as always, I want to start by giving all praises and glorifications to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Love honors to the apostles, the elders, a great millstone well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect. About the four corners of the earth, preaching his word and truth and sincerity. Shalom. All right, and as you see the title, okay, it's entitled, You Jakes, You So-Called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are officially a target. Okay, you're officially a target, man. And you know, it's of course inspired by the recent racial tensions that's brewing up. You know, you got these devils unaliving these jakes, these simple jakes that be hanging around them, man. Okay, and there's been a lot of instances recently related to that Nolan Wales situation. Now, when I say jakes, for those of you that don't know, that's, you know, tuning into the video, we're referring to the real Israelites. Jake being short for Jacob, okay, which Jacob, according to the Bible, all right, he wrestled an angel and changed his name to Israel. So that's what we mean by Jake. And the real Jews and Israelites, the real Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay? Whether you accept it, believe it or not, we don't give a fuck, man. We know the history. We know what's the truth according to the scriptures, man. All right? And these so-called white people, they got their panties in a fucking bunch because their kingdom is over, man. And now, hey, you got these devils matched up. I forget the name of that group. There was marching. If you brothers know, you can put it in the comment board. But it was wearing masks, you know, because Esau's a fucking coward. But anyways, it was wearing masks, marching somewhere, talking about they need to claim their country back. And you know, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're gonna be the blame of the downfall. They're gonna point the finger at you, and they already doing it. You got this motherfucker Nero Trump talking about Obama. He's like obsessed with Obama and talking about what he did. This motherfucker been out of office how long? You know, so they just point that finger, they point that blame, trying to point that blame at Jake for the reason why America's falling. But the prophet's been out, which another thing too, Obama, you know, he's a fucking Hamite. He's not our people, but you know, just making a point. You know, they got to put a so-called black face, all right, to represent these so-called Negroes primarily, all right? And they trying to link him, all right, to us being our people, but we know the truth, man. He's nothing but a goddamn Hamite, all right? But anyways, they want to blame you so-called Negroes primarily for the downfall of their society. Now you got these devils that's getting bold with their racism. They're getting very bold, man. It's beautiful, man, to me. Because I'm sick of you closet fucking racist Edomites, man. You know? Show me how you really feel. I really respect that, man. Besides, you know, hiding behind a mask, so to speak. You know, acting like you cool with me. But in the back of your fucking head, you want to hang me from a fucking noose. Alright? Hey, the feeling's mutual with me, man. What I really want to do to you damn devils, man. You know? But you know, we got to use wisdom. You know, the only thing holding us back is using wisdom. The Lord commanded us, all right, to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. All right, but it's beautiful to see that your horns is coming out, Esau. You know, I want to see a lot more of you devils' horns come out, man. You know, but like I said, I don't like that fake ass shit got these stupid ass Israelite groups, you know, talking about they don't hate Esau. What the fuck wrong with you, man? You know, see, it'd be your own, you know, it'd be your own people, man. Especially the ones that know better, man. The ones that know Esau's the devil. Talking about we don't hate Esau. I mean, yeah, we don't hate white people, but God hates white people. What kind of shit is that, man? You know, and you know this man, like I said, is the fucking devil, man. You know, but you know why they saying that bullshit? Because they fucking paid off. You know? And how about Shema Shah is going to destroy you mother effers, man. Pseudo-Israelite groups, man. Okay? The spirit and power Yahweh Shema Shah. But back to the topic. You know? You niggas are a target, man. It's going to be more unalivings like Nolan Wales. Like down here where I reside, Kendrick Johnson, man. You know, these devils unaliving you so-called Negroes primarily, Latinos and Native Americans, and getting off and acting like they don't know what the fuck happened. There's gonna be more of that. So brace yourself. All right? There's gonna be more niggas found hanging in forests on nooses or wherever, and they gonna label it suicide, of course, man. He committed suicide, man. There's gonna be more drownings, you know, or just, you know, just gunning you down or whatever, man. You know, and they had a what's that? They had an Issacharite, ICE recently. I think last week unalived the Issacharite, man. So you 10 tribes, you so-called Mexicans, you Israelites too, by the way. You ain't off the hook. They hate you so-called Mexicans too. Here it is. They done brought you over this country to work your ass off. Because you know Esau, he's a lazy piece of shit. All right, now they deported your ass. All right, they're gonna start killing you too. Right? They just starting to deport you 10 tribes. Right? But hey, that's showing you their things, man. You know, they don't appreciate your hard work because, you know, this man's the devil, man. You know? They ain't rewarding you for your labors. Like, hey, the scriptures say we ain't rewarded for our labors, man. You know, which really goes deeper than that. It's talking about the men of the Lord, man. But anyways, you know, they don't show their appreciation. They don't give a fuck, man. They hate you, man. That's one thing about Esau, the damn devil. He'll use you. All right, and then when he finds no more use for you, he gets rid of you. Case in point, you 10 tribes getting deported, man. You know, because you know this man's at his end anyway. His kingdom's going down. He's finna crash the economy. He's gonna bring in the MOTB, the RFID micro C here, and he's gonna exterminate. All right, the majority of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, but it's going to be a bigger purge process, man, because that's going to be the judgment of the Lord in itself for wicked Israelites that don't come back and repent, you know? So all of us going to be a target because, you know, they're going to bring persecution. But, you know, when they roll on the men of the Lord, that's game over for these fucking devils, man. That's when they going to fuck up right there. That's when the Lord gonna lift up that standard on Esau bitch ass, man. That's when he gonna lift up the standard on you bitch ass devils, man. But when you roll on us, that's when you gonna fuck around and find out. You know? But yeah, man, hey, roll on these niggas, man. Hey, these niggas gotta go, man. We want that to happen. We want 2/3 be purged out, the undesirables, the bad apples of Israel. They gotta be eliminated. They gotta fucking go because first and foremost, a lot of y'all still don't get that this man's your enemy, man. You stupid ass niggas and you other tribes hanging around these goddamn devils and you find out missing or unalive, that's fucking good for you, man. That's fucking good for you. Because you don't get the fucking picture yet that this crack is your enemy, man. You know, but you're gonna continue to learn the hard way. Okay? You niggas gonna continue to learn the hard way. Hey, you gotta learn somehow. If you don't learn it the easy way, hey, you gotta learn it somehow, right? So more unalivings are going to happen like that. Because you fail to realize that Esau, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, is your fucking enemy. Okay? And we're going to stand on it. Hearing the truth, man. The servants of Yahweh Shah. And it's evident. He's always going to be our enemy. We know that, man. We know he has a perpetual hatred for the nation of Israel. And it shows. It shows. He's going to keep showing. So this man's taking the fuck out, man. And the Lord's getting ready to take his ass the fuck out. That's why these Edomites, they cut by this word. Speaking as a man, a lot of this is happening not only because Trump, you know, they're getting bold because Trump's back in office, right? But his word is cutting their ass. Because everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites by now, right? One way or another, these devils, they heard the word of Yahweh Shah. They seen us out there, man. I ain't even talking about these other camps because, you know, I don't even acknowledge them, man. Camps like IUIC and ISUBK talking about we don't hate white people, but God hates white people. Man, fuck y'all, man. You know, I don't even acknowledge y'all because y'all don't got the truth. I'm talking about the true men of the Lord, starting with the apostles, the other bishops. You know? Because we're the main camp that's targeted on Esau's list, man. Okay, they know we're the top camp. They know we have the 100% truth according to the scriptures. Okay? We the ones they fear. They don't fear they compromise. They don't fear you other pseudo-Israelite groups. You fucking compromise, man. You sold the fuck out, man. Okay? They ain't worried about you niggas, man. You pseudo camps. No, they worried about the truth. Like I said, starting with the apostles, they worried about great millstone because they know we got the truth, man. And they gonna come for us. And I can't wait till they come for us, man. Me personally, I'm tired of playing this Clark Kent shit, man. You know, I want to show how I really. Only way we can really show how we really feel is when we out there on the highways and byways and doing these lessons like I'm doing now, man. You know, doing these videos throughout the week, our weekly videos. But other than that, man, I can't wait to get out of Clark Kent mode, man. I can't wait to, if it comes down to it, die for Yahweh Shah. Fuck this place, man. Fuck you Edomites, man. Fuck 2/3. Fuck you other nations, man. We know we're a target. We know Esau coming for us. All right, because he always had a bloodlust for the nation of Israel. But the Lord gonna lift, like I said, the Lord gonna lift up a standard on his bitch ass and continue to bring his faggot ass kingdom down. So with that, I'm reaching my destination. I'm going ahead and wrap up. I'm gonna sign off again by saying all praises and glorifications goes to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Gabons to the apostles and elders that great millstone rule well. Peace, love, salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, preach his word in truth and sincerity. I'm gonna say again, Shalom, Yashala, and a Bible ball. Shalom.